Right, okay, heading along to issue number 72 now of Stormbringer, and we have a named character for the Stormcasts, Bastian Carthalos, and I have to admit, he does look pretty cool, doesn't he? He's got a very, it's weird, he's literally just pacing forward, but it works with this miniature, the way that he just sort of, he looks threatening just simply by walking directly towards the enemy almost. The cover, obviously, we got a Chaos Warrior on the front. We've got, it says details about Archeon the Everchosen and about the final campaign. So, Archeon the Everchosen, who is the Herald of the End Times. I think that's his definition anyway. And he is responsible for the final chaos invasion that destroyed the old world. If you've ever played Total War Warhammer, he's, got a pretty fierce chaos mount, three-headed chaos mount, which has a Khorne, Sneech and Nurgle Greater Demon heads to it. The one that it doesn't seem to have is a Slaanesh one, which is quite interesting. But so a bit of information about the Archeon the Everchosen. But there's not a lot of lore on this one. It's like literally just this one page. Then we start heading into our information about Bastian Carthalos. Lord Commander had Hammers of Sigmar, ruled over an entire storm host. The First Lord Commander, which is quite nice. What else have we got here? Of course, we got how to build him. Is he a push fit model? No, he's not. He's a glue model. Doesn't look that complex, although the problem is he's got lots of lots of small pieces to fiddle around with. He might be a big build just because he's got so much going on. Obviously, by this stage, our how to paint is quite complex for this miniature. It's probably covers a huge amount of stuff. They're suggesting you keep the head off by the look of it. Don't glue it on to begin with. For painting, I think. Yeah. Let's have a look at his head. The reason I'm curious about is the how to paint on his head is because I struggle to paint dark flesh skin tones. I mean, I don't pretend to be good at it in general, but let me have a look here. One thing that I'm kind of, I suppose, struggling with is how to get the kind of the depth to dark skin tones. It's something that I've never really managed to perfect for me. I was kind of hoping they'll go into some details on it, but I'm just looking through here and I'm a bit disappointed because it feels like, it feels like all they really do is tell you to use think Catachin flesh and then leave it at that. And I was hoping for something a bit more involved than that, because as I said, it's an area that I struggle with, getting very dark skin tones and making them look realistic. If you for example, I don't know how I'm coming across here, but you can see, you can tell there's light from the window coming in and hitting me on this side. It's darker on this side of the room, and I got the light coming like this. So obviously you can see that when light hits even light skin tones like myself, it creates a kind of glossiness, I suppose, to my skin. And of course, dark skin tones also gain that effect, and you will see it. I've had trouble trying to paint that kind of effect on dark skin tones, I'm never happy with it. And I was really hoping there would be that kind of advice on about how to get it. So I'm a bit disappointed about that. Anyway, okay. That said, we've got his war scrolls. Now he's looks pretty solid as a fighter with wounds 8 and bravery 10. A solid save, as you might guess. Quite a few attacks on him, and he's got quite a powerful weapon, along with some special skills. Okay, what else have we got here? Battle Plan: The Last Stand. Yeah. I'm really going to have to sit down and play a full-blown game of this at some point, aren't I? To really enjoy it. I've played little skirmishes now and then, but not much more than that. Okay, so that's the issue, and here's the miniature himself. You can see he's got a lot of cloaks and robes on him just to give him a feeling of volume. Looks like we can choose to have him open-helmed or closed-helmed. I think a good thing about that is if you aren't... I suppose if you are doing a faction other than the Hammers of Sigmar, the closed helmet one might be a good idea so that you can use the rules for your own particular faction. There's also, you know, this is quite good. Looks like there's 2 hammer layouts, so you can have him kind of, you know, having his hammer in a more walking position, or you can have him kind of bracing it, ready to strike. It's unusual for a major character to have that kind of freedom to it. I'm just having a look and seeing as well. Yeah, so we've got 2 weapon options, 2 head options. I'm going to have a good look as well to see if anything else is interchangeable. But I'm happy about that because it's nice to see a character, a named character, with a bit of freedom about how you build it. So I think that's good if you aren't doing the Hammers of Sigmar and you want to use the rules for your own commander of your storm host. So I like that. I think for me, using the alternative head is a good idea because I'm not doing the Hammers of Sigmar. I'm doing my own custom storm host. Anyways, but so yeah, I'm actually chuffed about that. That's actually good that miniature has a bit of freedom in it, which is a rarity with special characters. Right, there we go then. So that is issue number 72. And let's get us on to issue number 73 now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.